If you're looking for a 5-bedroom home, 3-car garage, move-in ready because it's a brand new build, then this house has it all. Great property. It's a Noblesville address, but it's HSE school district. I'm gonna turn the camera around and we're gonna check it out. Okay, so this is the neighborhood, which is Silo Ridge, which is a great community on the kind of north side of Fishers. What I love, there's going to be a house there, but you can kind of see that it's a traditional neighborhood. It's got 3-car garage, got brick on the front, the kind of composite siding, kind of like shaker styled on the outside. Now this is, like I said, a 5-bedroom. This is the Ainsley model built by MI Homes, and it's really great. It's a 3,307 square foot home, 3 bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms. It's got a 2nd floor primary. I love that it's kind of got the the bay window here on the front, just to give it some character, which I really, really love. It currently is priced at $584,990,000. But the benefit about buying a spec with MI right now is they have a 3-1 buy down where you can actually have a lower interest rate. They have promotions where you can get even the refrigerator, washer and dryer included. This is the office on the 1st floor, so double doors, and that's that bay window. And then when you walk in, it has, let me come back kind of the entrance. If you look up, it's got a 2-story entrance, which is really beautiful. And then it, you can kind of see all the way back to the back. Beautiful kind of a light oak LVP or luxury vinyl plank flooring. And then got kind of a hall closet there. Looks like this is probably another closet here. So this is where your water softener rough-in would be, and then there's storage back in there as well. But you get a good, go up a little bit, good view of the kitchen, which is really large, honestly. So you've got double ovens. The refrigerator would go there. The cabinets are kind of like a light gray beige, which is really great neutral color, especially to kind of weather time. And then there's a nice big walk-in pantry here where it's kind of like along the side, and then it goes all the way to the other side, which is really great, really big. Tons of countertop space, right? Because you've got all of this countertop space. And then you also have counter there. And then this is the island cabinets. These feel like, these are probably 9-foot ceilings here, but then out here, you've got that 2-story great room, which I know so many people love. And let's see if, I don't know which, there we go. There's canned lighting as well, which I know a lot of my clients are really loving kind of the canned lights, because you probably could put a drop fan there to be able to have it for the great room, and then a great view of the stairs as well. So you can kind of see there. You can kind of get a view from the kitchen. So I love that view right there. Like, this is a perfect view of, like, I'm now standing in the back of the corner of the great room, but you've got the great room, the kitchen, the stairwell. We'll go out back here in a minute, but over here you've got a 1st floor bedroom bath, so like an in-laws quarters, right? So you've got a bathroom and a closet. together, which is kind of nice. Great space, sink, toilet. And then outside of this bedroom here, you've got the half bath. So what I love, it's not right next to the kitchen. You could probably build a bench system there. And then you've got the three-car garage, which is really great. So from the garage, you would walk into the great room and then into the kitchen, plenty of room for a table. Again, we'll go out in a minute, but we're going to go upstairs. One of the questions that we get a lot is, well, this house doesn't have a basement. And, you know, there's a lot of people that think that you need a basement in Indiana because we're in, quote, tornado alley. I've never actually personally seen a tornado. And there's usually always a place kind of like downstairs in the bathroom that would be a safe room, or where that water softener hookup. This is the primary, so it's got a tray ceiling, and they've put a can light there, which is really great. And then as you walk into the primary bathroom, same cabinets as downstairs, but you've got dual sinks. They look like they're raised dual sinks, and they look really great, actually. Some of the things that we always test water pressure. You actually get the camera. Water pressure looks good. Shower. I am loving where it's like the shower heads are here, but then you walk down into the shower, and then it's great. It's got the second shower head and the rain head. So that's why you've got three different nozzles there. Then probably a linen closet, toilet room. Wow, a ginormous closet for the primary closet. Like, this is a whole nother bedroom. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look how big that is. That is huge. Okay, I see you, MI Homes. Loving that. Loving how open this is, honestly, with the double doors there. And that was just right off of the top of the stairs. So if you've got kids, they have to go by your bedroom if they want to try to sneak out the things we think about. Secondary bedroom with another, these closets are nice walk-in closets. This is actually one of my favorite floor plans for MI. The Ainsley, it's just a really great floor plan. I love the flow. Secondary bathroom, so double sinks. I love this. So especially if you've got, like, say you have kids, but you have boys and girls, or you have somebody visiting from out of state or out of town, you've got a door, so you've got where somebody can shower, toilet, and linen closet. So it's kind of separated, which is really, really nice. Then we have secondary bedroom again with another decent sized walk-in closet. And this is a clean slate with it being, you know, builder white. You can come in. Now it's flat paint, so I always do recommend that you at least paint it with like a semi-gloss or satin. Then you've got the furnace and water heater upstairs. Just great. That should hopefully help with regulating temperatures. And then this is the fourth bedroom up, which again, this is kind of a longer closet, but look how, I don't even know if you can see that. Let's see. So it's pretty big as well. The walk-in. So I love that. I love that it's a walk-in closet versus just kind of like double doors. And then also up here is your laundry room. So it looks like your washer and dryer would go there, but then there's like a little nook. You could even build like a cabinet here. That's what we have at our house that would hold all of the, your like laundry bins. I like that. They kind of like slide in on top of each other so that it's kind of nice. And then here's another kind of view from the upstairs, which again is really great. I love the flow. I love the colors that they've picked. They're very neutral browns that give it some warmth. But then the cabinets kind of pull in a little bit of that gray tone, but it's not like gray, which is great. And then the best part about this property is it backs up to a pond. Open the door. So it backs up to a pond. The geese are here today. If you have a dog, I've learned that if you have a dog, you don't have geese problems because the dog runs out and the geese run away. But you're not looking at the back of somebody's house, which is really great. And you can kind of see, so there's gonna be a house here. There's a house on the other side. And then on the other side of the neighborhood, you can kind of see these are like duplexes, kind of, I guess you could paired patio home, but kind of nice to be able to have this space all to yourself. And then this is kind of the back of the house. So there you have it. The Silo neighborhood, Silo Ridge in Noblesville, Indiana. This is the Ainsley, and built by MI Homes. You can barely even see me, it's so dark. But this is such a great property, you guys. And it's move-in ready. Everything's done. They are offering really nice incentives this month, even to the extent like, so blinds. Those are things that you're gonna have to get in a house right now, currently. And if you call me in like 6 months, this promotion is gone. But currently right now, if you bought this spec, they would include the blinds. So I hope you enjoyed this tour. I went a little bit lower in price just to give you some options. I know we like to show the pretty big, beautiful homes, which we'll continue to do, but it's nice to see kind of different levels and styles of homes. MI has done a great job. I had a client actually just buy one of their specs, and it's awesome. So if you have any questions, call, text, or email me. We can get you set up with the builder, look at what the promos are, negotiate for you, and get you all situated. And then don't forget to like and subscribe if you like watching these videos. And if you have questions, put them in the comments below. I like to answer your questions because it kind of gives me an idea to kind of help and or get better at what answers or questions I can answer while I'm walking through the house. So I hope you enjoyed this beautiful tour of this home, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye.